Hello everyone. I'm gonna be doing my first Starcraft battle report after getting my new computer all set up and running. So as you can see here, everything looks beautiful and it's starting to lag a little bit. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, um, just wanted to. This isn't gonna be like the best game ever, but I just wanted to do a new battle report after getting my computer all set up, because that was one of the main things I want to do after getting the computer set up. So, you got me up here. This is a 1v1. We're on Whirlwind, and he is down here, TheGuardian. Oh yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Got this custom interface here. Coming with the Swarm, there was a you can now go into the editor and actually create custom observer interfaces, custom UI, and use them during the replay. This is an official Blizzard one that not came with it, but it's on the, like you can go download it. It's an official one that came with the update. So, yeah, so this is the 1v1. We're both Zerg. I already got 3 Overlords going out to scout. I have not actually scouted yet. I believe there's my scout going out. He's going there. Unfortunately, the last one he's going to is the one he's actually at. But nonetheless, there are some pretty decent battles in this match. I'll say that much. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. Yeah, so here's this custom interface. It's pretty cool. I like it. It makes everything really big, so it's easier to see on maybe like a phone or something like that, like the minerals count and the supply, and we got our names up at the top, which is probably my favorite thing. The map is humongous. Took away like the whole portrait thing and everything, but that's not that big of a deal. I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, I love looking at the portraits, but no one really like looks at the portraits when they're watching. So here goes down the Roach. My Roach Warren. Let's look and see what he's got going over here. I've not reviewed this replay yet, so he's already got his first expansion down. He's just now getting his spawning pull down. I don't know. When you play against Zerg, you probably would like to get your spawning pull down faster, especially if you haven't scouted. That's definitely a problem. He's using his Overlord to scout. I am using a drone because this is a humongous map. Sorry if it's a little laggy here and there. I probably need to get some more RAM, but everything's looking pretty smooth. I think it looks fine. I'm recording at 60 frames a second, which is probably not necessary because YouTube's gonna automatically format it down to 30. You think YouTube, being such a big like video, I mean really the only video site that people use, you think they would allow at least 60 frames a second on a video, but apparently not. Apparently that's just too much. And they're also supported by Google. It's not like they don't have funding. I'm going off on a tangent, not talking about this, but let's see. The Guardian over here. He's got his expansion, and he's already got his queen down for his expansion. Another choice you could use, especially if your expansion's really close. These aren't very close expansions, but if they were to be closer, you always have the option of just moving your queen back and forth, because you don't really need all this larva right at the beginning, and it saves you a good 150 minerals. They could be used for, hell, I mean, a Roach Warren costs 150, and that's 3 drones or 6 Zerglings, whatever. Oh, and I just recently got this awesome Overlord skin. It's awesome, as I just said. So let's see. I'm just now getting my first expansion out, and I believe I've already scouted at this point. Yeah, I scouted, and well, I guess I could find out by doing this. Yes, you can see my path there. I got Overlords just all over the map already. Got my first Roaches out here. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up just a bit because both of us are pretty conservative during this match. He's going. Looks like he's going primarily Zerglings here. Moving my. Got my roaches moving down because I got my expansion up, and then slow this down here. Come on. There we go. All right. Getting his first little roaches out, and he's moving over. He's up, guys. Lair tech. I got my lair tech. We're both pretty neck and neck at the moment. I mean, I think my actual spending on here. Let's see. Look at the things here. Okay. Yeah, I got a few more roaches, but I have no lings out. He's got quite a few lings. He's got one more worker than me, so that's not really saying much. Although, and he also has more cash than me too. But I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I might start doing reports on games that aren't me, because if if I'm casting myself, it's probably because I won the game. And yeah, so this is mostly just a test video. Everything seems to be running smooth. It's being a little laggy here and there, but it's not really that big of a deal. So see, I got Overlords already watching. He's going for his third expansion over here. The reason this was actually a really interesting game is because we were both. You rarely see Zerg play this conservatively, and it just so happened that we both did that. Both played very conservatively. One thing I do regret is not scouting. Like, I didn't really scout very much, and I think we both played. I remember looking at the build order and whatnot afterwards, and it was really close. Like, I think what made the difference is that I might have upgraded more. See, I'm here already getting get melee upgrades, and then get my first carapace upgrades, and see, the Guardian already does not even have any evolution chambers. So I really think I would have lost, because he went roaches like throughout the whole game, and I had hydras after a while, and I started making hydras, and really, if I wouldn't have had upgrades, I think I would have lost, because the only reason I continue to produce hydras is because people like to go roach to muta or whatever, because they'll trick you out and be like, oh, roach, and then you'll start making roaches, and then to counter, and then and then they come out with mutas, and you're fucked. And there's nothing you can do about that. So, yeah, I'm not like an amazing player ever, like the most best, but I kind of know my stuff to a point. Go and get my gas here, because we're both doing really well at keeping our minerals and gas down too. Our economies are going great. Really, I think we're both like really close. His army value has to be higher than mine here. It absolutely has to be. Let's look at the APM. Whoa, mine is extremely low at the moment. Especially the average. He's got a higher average APM than me. That's really low APM. Let's see here. Production. As you see, I'm actually going heavily upgrades. I got 3 upgrades going in right now. He's still just producing units. Let's see, did I ever get my... Yeah, I produced my 3rd queen primarily for creating creep tumors, to spread my creep out, which can be a bad thing too, because if you're both Zerg, they're going to move faster on your creep as well. So that's just, our gas income is about the same here. He has way more workers than me. Obviously those workers are on minerals, because I cannot... I think oh, that's why, because he's got so much gas. That's why he's got so many workers on minerals right now. Let's see what's units lost. Wow, we've both only lost 1. I'm guessing those were he needs to move these up the ramp. I don't know why he's got them down like that. That's never a good idea. I'm guessing those were scout drones that we lost so far. So really, this game, nothing happens for a while, and neither of us even scout. And that's one thing I need to get a little better at, is scouting, because I don't scout very often. But that's my phone vibrating. Thank you for vibrating. Sorry if you heard that. Anyway, another thing he lacks is spreading his creep. I definitely would have spread creep a little bit better. I got my third expansion going down. Let's see here. Yeah, got my third expansion. Already got creep coming up there, ready to move. And then my forces primarily just kind of center around this area here, protect everything. And I like maps like this because you kind of get your expansions and you can just kind of cover everything at once. And some maps you have to like have your forces spread out, and it's really annoying. He needs to really get these up on a ramp or something, because that's kind of ridiculous. Let's go ahead and speed this up. I believe he attacks soon. He never makes hydras as far as I know. He doesn't even... Oh, he does get the hydrogen down though. Okay. Let's go down here, making more tumors to spread the creep even more. Also, one strategy I've gotten down is making sure you cover everything with overlords. If you cover all of them, even if you end up losing one, it's okay. It's worth losing that overlord to like ensure that you know where their forces are and where they're expanding, and it's definitely worth losing an overlord. So you see here the first attack's coming in. Coming in primarily. Oh, he does have some hydras. Go ahead and takes out a overlord there. Alright, and then here's the first huge battle. This is actually really cool to watch. This happens a couple times. It just turns into these big battles, and they're actually really even. Again, I think the reason I had the high ground too, that was another thing. And when I attack again over here later, and he has his forces about right here, I think. And I pull back and get my forces up on the high ground again, and it's just too much, you know. It's a lot. So you see here, let's look at the comparison. Here goes the battle. The battle's going in. Let's go ahead and play it in normal, so you can enjoy every bit of blood and gore. Look at the units lost. He's losing units way faster than me, clearly. Again, I believe it's because I had the high ground, and you would think that I'd move these hydras up, but there's no point to moving them up whenever you already got like a line spread out, so just save them. And for a little bit, it almost looks like he has more than me, but he didn't really do much. Physics is amazing. Tell you what, like that's like the first thing that you notice whenever you get a better computer. You see the physics enabled, and it's ragdolling. It's so cool. It's just the most amazing thing. So, got more hydras already coming in. What? Looks like he's moved all of his drones off of here before they... That must be a pet peeve of his, having to move them after the minerals are gone. I usually go ahead and wait until it says, ooh, I need to move those. What are they doing? That was bad. How long do these sit here? Damn. Need to move those over. It's two. This base is hardly saturated whatsoever. This one's about fully saturated. And this one, these need to move. That's kind of bothering me. I didn't realize how long those sat there. You see here, he's got about 3 times, a little over, in fact, just barely over 3 times the amount of units lost. And I believe, really, let's see if he ever gets... I don't see... He never gets Evo chambers down. I think that was his problem, because I'm over here. Let's check the upgrades on these. Both, yeah, they're at 2-2. My roaches are also... Or wait, let's see. Okay, yeah, they're both at... They're at 2-2. So... You know, and that plus the high ground just made all the difference. Otherwise, I think this many roaches could have easily killed that many hydras. I don't, not a doubt in my mind, would satisfy that. So I think either, I don't remember if he comes and attacks me again or if I make the move. I do remember. Well, I guess we'll find out here in a second. So this base is almost fully saturated. You got this base pretty much fully saturated. I finally moved those drones out of here. I think I got all the upgrades too. Alright, this is where I move in. Start doing my move. I meet up right here about around this brush, the edge of the creep. I already got creep all the way expanded over here. I move up here, and I believe, yeah, he starts moving his forces over. Starts getting mutas too, which I don't know why. When you see an opponent has that many hydras, why would you start making mutas? And here's the next like huge battle. Again, the high ground and just the range upgrade on the hydras helps a lot. Having the overseer, so I can see farther over, that helps too. That's always a good thing. Because just having an overseer to see up ramps, overseers and hydra armies are just necessary. They go hand in hand. And yeah, I mean it's not looking too great. You look at the units lost down here. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, and just there, he's like, good game, it's over. I believe we sit there and have a little chat. He talks about my army and how he would have made fun of me, but you know, whatever. So anyway, I moved down here, blah blah blah. Those mutas are gone. Then he's moving more mutas over. Blah 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 blah. And that's pretty much the end of the game. But thanks for watching, everybody. And I'd like to remind you that this was just a test. It wasn't meant to be like an amazing commentary or anything. I'll try to make them more interesting. I just wanted to get this out there, so because I had been talking about it on the feed about me getting a computer now. So here's proof. I got the computer. Here's my first little battle report. It was pretty interesting. I mean, the battles were okay. It was mostly just me talking, so you know, I'm sorry about the really boringness of this, but again, it was just a test. So I will see you guys on my next video, and I don't know when I'll be making that, but hopefully it's soon. And I'll be doing more games as well. So, you know, expect some good quality graphics and whatnot. So I'll talk to you guys later.